Guys, David Miller here with Gemini BIM. I hope everyone is having or had a great holiday. This is going to be a really quick video, and today's tip is going to be on the properties palette. Just a few quick tips and tricks with the properties palette, and hopefully you guys will learn something. If you enjoy these videos, or if I in fact did show you something you did not know, please subscribe to the channel and hit the like button if you don't mind. So with the properties palette, first thing is that the properties palette can be docked in multiple ways and positions to facilitate whatever your preference is. A lot of people, especially starting out Revit, do not realize that the properties palette is an object that you can move around and you can dock to either side of the screen, or if you have a second monitor, it can also be pulled to a second monitor just by simply left clicking on the properties palette and moving it around. You will start to see its different snapping options highlight in blue, and you just move it around. Some of them I wouldn't recommend, but you can drag it around. The second thing, quick tip, is if you lost the properties palette for some reason, how do you get it back? New users, they struggle with this. They inadvertently close out of the properties palette and or project browser, and then how do you get it back? So you can retrieve these items by going to the view and all the way on the right hand side, user interface, and then the properties palette. So I know that those two things, veteran Revit users are, know how to do. But what I am surprised is on the next two tricks, I really don't see a lot of people do or even aware about. And this will fall more in line to the people who have declined vision. Let's face the fact that a lot of us have been in the industry and we are seasoned veterans. And because of that, staring at the computer screen all day long, your eyes can get tired and strained, and or you just not seeing very well anymore due to your tenure in the BIM or drafting realm. So this next tip is for you guys, and that is the actual zooming of the properties palette. So if you click within the properties palette and then you control and middle mouse button, you can actually zoom in and out of the properties palette. So if you're having difficulty actually viewing the properties palette, just enlarge it. And then the next tip is that you can actually move the columns or resize the columns. So if I hover over next to the column line, you can actually see I can drag this column over. And then if you're really having a hard time, you can just enlarge the entire palette, and now you can see how large and easily visible that I can access everything very easy. So hopefully those quick tips will help you. And again, I encourage you to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Thanks again, guys.